Oh, hi. This week, I'm gonna go through a bag of repairs. They're repairs. Chris, if you're watching this, hi, I'm fixing your things now. And I thought it would be interesting since all of these are like easy fixes for the most part. There's one that I'm real unsure about, but I'll at least try to like hand stitch it shut. Don't have much faith in its integrity. Isn't that the theme of the past couple years? Everyone has that pair of pants or shirt that has a rip in it and you keep meaning to get around to fixing it. Much like in my craft room tour video, I have a pile of things on top of one of my moving shelves that's just things like this. So hopefully getting the ball rolling on Chris's things will get me to fix my stuff also. And then I don't have to look at that pile of shit anymore. So yeah, let's get into it. Coffee time forever. All right, item number one is one that I would secretly like to own because this is a very good color palette. One of the sleeves is ripped. Yep, here it is. So for some reason when I first looked at this, the hole seemed worse. I'm just gonna double check that there's not any other spots. I thought I was gonna have to put a patch over this, but what I'm gonna do for this is flip the shirt inside out so I can see the whole hole, and it's a straight rip. So that makes this really easy. Each repair is unique to the garment you're fixing and the location of the damage. So it's all very much a case-by-case basis. This is why someone's like, I have a bunch of shit I need fixed. I will make them show me exactly what needs fixing before I agree to do it, because then I will know A, if it is indeed fixable, and B, if I even want to fucking deal with it, or if it's not even going to be worth the time and energy I would put into it. Because some things you can like put back together, but they're not going to hold. If you are someone that also sews, because I feel like the second someone finds out I own a sewing machine, they're like, oh, I have things for you. Thankfully, with all the job loss stuff, everyone is like, hey, I would like to pay you to fix these things. Because before, I'd probably still do it, but now I don't have the resources available to just do it for free. Of course, there's doing favors for someone and then people taking advantage. So just, you're worth more than that. Okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. That's what that looks like now. Nothing real crazy. Let's see what it looks like on the outside. And this isn't like a real high stress point, or I may have tackled it differently. I mean, maybe I'll still patch it. All right, yeah, I guess I'll put a black patch over it because that's what I have. All right, not the scrap I had, but scrap that'll work. It's a similar type of fabric. Not that you saw that, but I just threw something and it landed exactly where I needed it to. Excellent. Okay, yeah, so I am gonna put a patch over this because it has little wear marks, and because it's a print, it's not lining up right. Just don't like how it's looking. So I'm going to cut a little rectangle of this, and I'm going to fold over the edges. You can stitch it ahead of time and then stitch it onto the thing. I'm just going to stitch it as I go because it's not going to be an issue to fold this over. But if your fabric's being finicky, you can totally stitch it ahead of time. First alteration, well, repair. I keep saying alterations. I guess I'm technically altering it from its natural state. Oh shit, there is one on the other side. God damn it. Okay. This one is officially done. I somehow managed to break a needle. Next in the pile. Oh yeah, so this one, the shoulder seams came apart. Shoulders get a lot of stress, and these are such teeny tiny seam allowances. So I'm just gonna go over that. I don't have brown or gray on small spools, so if I need to use it on my regular machine, I needed to come up with a better solution for it. Because I have this peg up here if I want a spool to go upright. Like normally I have things going sideways. My older machine had an upright one, and I was also told by the lady, the very cranky old lady at the sew and vac where I got this, to always do side threading. Whatever you call this. Horizontal threading. I almost never use this. I thought it would work for having stuff up here, but it does not. I guess it would spin it, but because it's big, it just doesn't sit right. Anyway, so it doesn't work out on this thing because trying to fit it in here, it keeps like pulling against here and the peg's not long enough. Here's my little ramshackle solution is I have this up here. You just need some kind of hook of any kind, or not hook, but just something that this can hang over. I'm gonna, ooh, except we're doing gray. I'm gonna put this somewhere behind my machine, thread it over this strand just so it's hanging on something, and then loop it like I would any other thread. And that's been working really well for me. So I'm just gonna restitch These seams, I'll reinforce the entire shoulder just so it doesn't come apart super easily next time. And yeah, just do right sides together. Okay, number 2 is done. Apparently this shirt's from Japan. Oh yeah, stuff is written in Japanese on the bottom. And also in English and French. What we got next? Oh yeah, this is just a rip in the crotch seam. I have this shit happen all the time. So something to note when you're redoing seams like this, really try to make sure you're getting the stitches in those seam marks or else it's gonna affect the fit of the thing. So if it fits fine, just, yeah, try to keep the stitches in the same spot. Don't forget to hydrate sometimes. I do kind of feel more inclined to drink water when I have it in my fancy beer glasses I've gotten as gifts. Just feels so decadent. All right, good as new. Number 3 complete. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to hand sew these ones because they have a big rip, like, oh, you can see straight through. It's around the pocket and I can't machine stitch over some of this. These are the pants. I'm not confident in them lasting, and hand sewing is obviously going to take longer. Not that it's going to be difficult, it's just time consuming work. So I'm going to wait till I get all the machine stitching done and I will finish that after. Oh yeah! One of his Halloween costumes was Gomez from the Addams Family. And these are definitely very like cheaply made polyester pants, as comes with a lot of costumes in a bag. A lot of the seams look like this, and then the entire crotch is ripped open. He said he only wore this once, which, yeah, that does not surprise me. These are not well made, but I'm gonna reinforce all the seams because all of them look very weak. Like the stitches are really far apart and it just doesn't look good on the inside. So yeah, same deal as all the other stuff, just gonna flip it inside out. Okay, pants are done. I am in a tremendous amount of pain, so I'm gonna finish these in my bedroom on a heated blanket with a heating pad. It's 100% possible that I may black out before the end of today. Having a lemon body is like the greatest thing ever. Yeah, hopefully some of this was helpful or maybe motivational to get through your pile. It doesn't look like I'm going to immediately tackle my stuff. I got too big of a list of things I want to do to feel so shitty so frequently. I had more energy and strength in me in the video I posted last week. I had an absolute blast working on that project. If you want to watch a project where I don't end up knocking on death's door by the end of it, that'd be a good one. If you've been thinking about joining the madness over at my Patreon, I did just post an exclusive Q&A, and if you come hang out over there, you'll have access to all of that stuff. Speaking of, I super appreciate everyone making it a collaborative effort over there. It feels really good to have a group of very creative minds. If you would like to subscribe and see new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, also feel free to do that. I am slowly falling into a full pain delirium, so I'm gonna go. See y'all in a couple days. Fuck. Ugh.